Yo guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be explaining zombie perks, gear, and all that sort of stuff. But quickly before we do get into today's video, if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, notifications turned on, so you don't miss any more videos on the channel. If you do enjoy it, smash thumbs up, and what your thoughts on this in the comments below. Jump straight into it right now. Okay guys, so I'm seeing a lot of confusion from the zombie community on how this all works. It's very similar to how it worked in DMZ, but obviously if you didn't play DMZ, you might not know. First of all, we're going to look at the weapons, and as you can see, you've got an insured slot and you've got a contraband slot. So take your favorite weapon you've used via an insured slot. If you lose an insured weapon, it will go on cooldown. So let's say, for example, you're in-game, you die, and then the game finishes, and you lose your TAC 56. Let's just say you've taken that into zombies and you lose that. You then can't use it for like 10-15 minutes, something like that. However, contraband weapons, exfil with weapons to add them to your contraband stash. So if you find a good weapon in zombies, which I'm sure they'll start adding throughout the game, you can then go and pick it up, you can then exfil with it, and it will go into your contraband stash. However, if you die with a contraband stash and the game finishes and you finish the game without picking it back up, you will lose that gun forever. That gun will be gone. You will not be able to put it back into your loadout at a later date. That will be gone until you go and find it again back in game. And as you can see, you've got insured weapon slots, and then you can unlock one by completing Act 1, and then you've got another one you can unlock by completing Act 2. And then you've got a bunch of uninsured or contraband weapons that you can take in, but like I said, if you die with these, you lose them. You cannot re-get them back, so they will be gone. And then you've got this sort of screen here, your gear screen. You might be thinking, Harry, how does this now work? So you've obviously got a small rucksack that you can load into the game with, and then you can add items. As you can see, you've got your acquisition stash. Exfil with acquisitions you find in the world to save them for future deployments. So you'll be able to pick up things like keys to open certain doors and things like that when they start adding that into the game. That's how that's going to allow you to happen. And then you've got the schematic crafting, so you'll be able to craft different things, like Perca-Colas. You can add you can craft all of these different things, ammo mods, wonder weapons. You can craft all of these and take them into the game with your backpack. But again, if you die, you will lose that backpack, and a lot of the stuff you lose will then be gone forever. Obviously, you've then got your normal loadout. You can swap that for an insured weapon. You can actually unequip that, so you have no contraband weapons. You can change, obviously, your tacticals, your lethals, and then obviously you've got your field upgrades. So you've got energy mine, spawn with an explosive, dealing massive damage to enemies who set it off. Friends Guard, repair armor to full and force all enemies in the area to target you for 10 seconds. Enemy kills repair armor during this time. Healing Aura, heal all players immediately. Frost Blast is going to damage enemies with the initial blast and slow those that enter. Aether Shroud, you're then going to become invisible to zombies. And then Tesla Storm is going to, for 10 seconds, lightning connects to other players, stunning and damaging normal enemies. So they're all your different field upgrades that you've got. And then as you can see, obviously, you can customize all of these. So you've got different operators you can use in each one. As you buy ones from the store, you can put them into the store. As you can see, you've got all the different ones from Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 available. But you can go into these, you can then customize them. And again, you can change which operator skin you want to use, which finishing move you want to use, and things like that. But yeah, other than that, there's not too much that's going to be going on. Obviously, we can equip that. And then, as you can see, if we come to gear information, you've got things like score streaks. You've then got plate carriers, gas masks, and self-revives. You'll be able to get all of them, I'm assuming, by just playing zombies. You'll be able to unlock them, pick them up, put them in the backpack. If you exfil with them, you can then equip that for your next game, which is going to make it much easier for you. You can have self-revive, you can have more plates, things like that. That's going to make it a little bit easier. But that, guys, is basically the ins and outs of how zombies works. Like I said, anything that you pick up from in the game and exfil with, you can then put back into your rucksack. And like I said, when they start adding events and things like that, like I did in DMZ, you could pick up key cards, for example, to unlock certain rooms, to get better loot and get better contraband weapons, and just different things like that. So, and one other thing that I do want to quickly add is, like I said about the axe, like it said when about unlocking new slots, you need to come to the lobby, and as you can see in the bottom right hand corner, it says story missions, which is Act 1. To complete Act 1, you're going to go through and complete all of these different things. Direct line, as Operation Deadbolt's newest recruits eliminate So what you're going to have to do is ping a contract on the TAC map, complete a contract, and then exfil. Then for the next one, open 25 loot caches. Road rage is going to be kill 30 zombies by running them over with a vehicle, and then repair 1 vehicle tire. So you're just going to go through and complete all of these different tier things here. Once you've completed all these missions, you will unlock Act 2. Once you've done Act 2, you can then obviously get another weapon slot, and then you complete Act 2, etc., and just go through and start unlocking more weapon slots. It's going to work pretty much exactly like DMZ did, so it's not going to be too different. If you play DMZ, you understand how it works. But if you didn't, hopefully this has helped you understand what you need to do in zombies and how it all works. If it has, be sure to smash thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm already to 25k, and it will help me out a lot. Let me know if you've got any more questions in the comments below, and I'll catch you on the next one in a bit. Peace.